This is the dire situation we found Jennifer Aromorach from Tamango village 20 kilometers from Kitgum town. She was under the care of her frail grandmother Martha Jok after her mother abandoned her. The grandmother used to tie her on a pole whenever she would be leaving home to look for handouts from well-wishers.
Tie her on the pole because most times she crawls and pulls things from the wall. She destroys the food that I've kept.
They barely had nothing to eat and their lunch meal was comprised of wild fruits. We also visited 23-year-old Neil Kidega's home in Tamango village, Kitgum district, where we found him seated under a mango tree. At least a relative would watch him to ensure birds do not peck his exposed body pressure ulcers. He was malnourished and lost a lot of weight. This week, we went back to find out how the two patients were doing. We found them at Hope for Humans, a non-profit organization helping children with such conditions. We found a caretaker feeding Jennifer at a veranda of their dormitory. At least she has what to eat, but her condition has not significantly improved. Johnson Oweka, a psychiatric nurse in Kitgum district, gave us an update on the condition of Jennifer.
She used to get frequent seizure attacks, like about 3 to 4 in a day. But at the moment, the whole of today, she hasn't got even a single attack.
Although she now weighs 23 kilograms from 21 when she was brought here early this month, Jennifer is not yet able to walk or move on her own.
Even if she cannot walk and stand, but she's able to raise up the head. And that shows some slight improvement.
Jennifer Aromorach turned 18 years on the 17th of January 2017. And she's now an adult, but still crippled, as you can see. But it is hoped that since she's now at the care center, soon her life could get back to normal. We also checked on Neil Kidega, whose condition has worsened. He's very frail, as flies swirl around. He now can't sit on his own, and according to the caretakers, he is slowly improving.
That hope Kidega Neil will walk, it's still not in my mind. Someone who had taken long without walking will have that, body weakness generally. And of course, with good feeding, I trust that with time maybe some changes.
Also at the center we found Vicky Lalam, a 15-year-old girl from Padel district. She can barely move and weighs only 17 kilograms, weight which is less than that of a healthy 5-year-old.
Besides the constant feeding, I think that disease called nodding syndrome has some influence to nutritional issues, like when it comes to the absorption of the nutrients.
Through Miranda Bagenda, some well-wishers contributed money to buy nutritious foodstuffs to demonstrate that if these children are given proper diet, they can live a normal life. Bagenda will be staying at the sisters' residence at Kitgum Catholic Diocese headquarters.
The proteins, energy, potassium, calcium, just name it. It's in that powder called amaranth powder. Bean sauce, pure beans, processed, and easier to cook. It doesn't take long. We have some other snacks, energy.
Among the items donated is locally made showers and cleansers, which will come in handy.
The children we have seen, they have sores on their bodies. Whatever cream you put on, if it has got chemicals on the body that is weak, we are causing more problems to a child.
Besides lack of food, some families with people affected by the syndrome live in abject poverty.
The government has a responsibility of looking into this. We have got a whole UN organization, Habitat. Can we approach them? We've got so many organizations around Kampala. We can approach them. All we need is to be faithful, truthful, concerned, and careful.
It's not clear what causes nodding syndrome, a disease largely peculiar with northern Uganda, which is emerging out of decades of LRA insurgency. Sudhir Ruhanga, NTV.